All right, now we're going to do a Be My Honey, or for the queen bee, or honey bee. And what I've done is I've taken your hand set out of the package, and I'm just going to drop the 3 items into the bucket. And now that I have them in the bucket, I'm just going to take and put a little bit of shred around the product. If you take and put your shred in first, a lot of times when you put your product in, it will sink the shred, and then you're putting in more shred and more shred. We're going to take a 9 by 14 shrink bag, and we're just going to drop this into the shrink bag. Now, if you were doing a gift that didn't need height to it, if you were just doing the bee bucket with something smaller, you could get by with using the 8 by 12 gift bag, shrink bag, excuse me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the yellow shiny raffia, and we're going to tie this shut. You always want to tie your bag shut or tape your bag shut before you shrink. Once it's tied, then you can turn on your heat gun. And again, you always want to keep this on low, and you always want to keep your heat gun moving. Nice and smooth. And then you're going to turn your heat gun off, and you're going to turn it upright and make sure there are no children around or that you don't touch it. And then we're going to take the black organza on the roll. It's 6 inches wide, and we're just going to pull it, kind of gather it here, and we're going to do a loop and then another loop. And I'm just going to do 1 loop on each side because this is thick. And then we're going to add our bee ribbon to the center of this. Then we're going to take the bee ribbon. Now the bee ribbon comes like this, but again we can do embossing. Say for instance you're selling to your car dealership where you bought your car, or maybe you picked up a free car, and your dealership wants to give out gifts that he buys from you with their company name on there. All we need is you to email us for the information, and we can put anything on a ribbon. So what we're going to do is we're going to twist, and this is narrow, it's not wired, and we're just going to make our little loops, twisting back and forth. And as I'm doing this, I don't know if you can see, but I never move my thumb. I always keep my thumb in the same position, and I just lift up my forefinger. And then we're going to cut. And then we're going to attach to our tying ribbon here. And sometimes you may have to use your teeth to pull that shut. I almost did, but I didn't. And then we're just going to, instead of, the raffia does not curl or shred, so I just tied that little piece into a bow, or you could cut it, and there's for your honeybee.